I hear lawnmowers. All right, g'day, hi, and welcome. Oh, look at this, wheel blocks. For those of you who say I never work on my vehicles and I just throw them away, you're mostly correct. But in this case, first off, I want to make an official statement to Dodge engineers. The fuck were you thinking? This is where the battery is, guys. So I had to take this fender skirt off. Well, the good news is not a lot of rust in there. Bad news is somebody broke the main lead here. Look at that. Broke it right off. Now you're my longtime subscriber, Jim. You know what? You were talking about a bad ground, coming unwound and whatever. You're probably correct. You're probably correct. Don't let it get to your head. Anyway, but what I'm going to do, because you see on the lead here, I got two positives. This one goes right up to the quick terminal up there. So this is an easy fix for this ground. But this, what I don't know, if one's going to the starter and then up to there, or if it's going somewhere else, then to the battery and then to the starter. So that I don't know. I have to figure that out first. But yeah, I'm going to try the lead lines, and definitely these lugs are done. This one's rusted. Look at how rusted all that is. So I did clean all the contacts here, right? So that helped. Now, we're going to try something here. This truck is really notoriously hard to start. It is a 4-liter truck, V6 versus a 2.7. But we're going to see what happens here. Hang on. Go a little faster. Come on, you got it. Wait a second. Hang on a second. It will go. It's gonna go anyway. Like this truck is really hard to start, so. Okay. Give it a second. It'll go on. You got to roll it a few times. Okay, so that is the battery out of the car. Okay, moving the 4-liter engine, that is very hard to start. Wait. This is what I did last time. Now, that battery hasn't been charged in about a week. It started the truck yesterday. And it still hasn't been charged. Okay. It's about the time I did it. There's a starting procedure to every vehicle around here, so you just gotta. So. It should go now. Okay, it'll go when I come back anyway. But you can see it's rolling at no problem, right? So even with a brand new battery, I get the same result in this truck. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the store, and when we come back, that thing's going to fire right up. And that'll show you what I'm talking about, where the battery's fine. Like it just, that truck is really hard to start. It started it yesterday. Okay, like I don't get that with the car. Like I'm not getting rolling like that. So anyway, oh yeah, I don't have a back brake. So anyway, the point I'm making is that that battery starts that truck, even though that truck's really hard to start. Like, it's only hard to start the first time, and then after it fires up right away. I don't know why it does that. Mind you, that truck is pretty but you could hear like the battery's not laboring in the sense of it doesn't have enough juice. It's laboring because the truck's hard to start. You know what I mean? Right? Because because if it wasn't, it would die off. It wouldn't start to, like turn over and then turn over a little faster and a little bit faster, a little faster. It's almost like there's a compression lock or something to start that truck. I don't know what it is. It just started doing that about after I parked it, after I was using it. It didn't quite do that before, but that truck, you have to pretty much unhook the battery wherever you go, because it drains the battery. But I left that overnight hooked up and it's still rolling it. When I come back, I know I'm going to do that, and it'll probably fire up in like 2 seconds. I probably flooded it there now, but oops. But anyway, the point I'm making is the battery's good. The battery is beyond good. It's still really strong. Like I say, I haven't charged it up either. Now, if I charge it up, it'll probably do even better. So the point I'm making is that the battery on that vehicle is fine. That doesn't seem to be the problem that I was experiencing. But the problem I was experiencing is probably more the bad leads. That's why I showed you guys that. So it's going to be a pain in the ass to replace those leads, because it's not the one that goes from the battery to the terminal. It's the one that goes from the battery to the starter. Get in at the starter. You got to remove a whole bunch of shit, right? I have tomorrow off. Today I was doing garden boxes for at the senior home there, so we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't blow apart, but we'll see. But what I'm getting at is that it probably, if it's not the grounds, the bad grounds, and even the bad leads, like when I went to move the battery out, the terminal pretty much, yeah, I had to yank on it a bit, but it pretty much broke. So it means it was completely corroded, and because it's so badly corroded, that would explain it clicking and not starting. You know what I mean? So a bad ground and that, and then when I did the one end of the ground, it started a lot better. But then the other end, the battery terminals they were clean, they were fine. That battery, again, it starts that truck, which is a 4-liter V6 instead of the 2.7 like the car. And that, like I say, that truck is really, really rough condition. It always starts like a World War I airplane, tut, 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 tut. It does that. What vehicle did oh yeah, that was like my CRV in the winter. It did that, like, kind of, or the Silver Pellet would do that from time to time in the winter. They would take a bit of a running start, then it did sound like a World War I propeller airplane. But the point I'm getting at is that if it's not the battery, which it's not 100% conclusive yet, my battery tester says it's good. The truck test says it's, the battery tester is getting a good reading, because although it didn't start right there, it started yesterday, and again it sat for a week low. After, so I mean, that battery, I am wearing it down, but it's still got enough juice to start things. So it's just that truck is hard to start. So if that's the case, hello, good. That is the case, then it's either the leads, right? And if it's not the leads and the ground, then I'm getting into computer stuff, meaning there's a good chance it could be my starter solenoid. It could be even worse, It could be the command module, and if it's that, well then, yeah, I'm not willing to get into that kind of electrical stuff. I don't really have the means of testing that, and a command module is not cheap. So like the starting module, once you get into that stuff, like you got to be able to test that stuff. But if you got a screwed up you know, command module, like computer thing, that's a can of worms. Oh, they're not open today. Duh. It's Saturday. Dang it. Ah, well, might as well take the whole ride anyway. If that's the case, then the cars, well, you see that truck full of crushed cars? That's all I'll say. I don't want to say any more than that because it might just hurt my car's feelings. I wonder if the poor silver pellet's on that one. Poor silver pellet. But anyway, yeah, so when I go back, I'm pretty sure the truck's going to fire up. It did that yesterday where I had a, you know, like try it, and then, okay, walk away from it for 5 minutes and then try it again. And again, after that, I'm going to try it again. Another test, starting test on the battery with a full charge battery. Leaving it over tonight with the ground cable off to see if there's any parasitic drain in the car, because that